Good afternoon. It's November the 19th. This will be a two-parter today. I'm walking down to the Hotel Saskatchewan to have lunch with my brother. So part one will be walking down there, and part two will be walking back sometime later this afternoon. It's about -5 Celsius, I think, which would be about 21 Fahrenheit. Sun is out, which makes a nice change from the last few days of cloudiness. Hopefully my microphone works and works for the entire walk. Hopefully when I turn this off, it will save properly, which it sometimes does and sometimes doesn't, and I don't know why. So I do think I'm streaming to Facebook again. I'm not quite sure what changed there either, but somehow Prism decided oh, hold on one second here. Have to have it. And I'm back. Just, what was I saying? Something about if you're on Facebook, let me know so I know it's working. If you're on YouTube, let me know so I know it's working. Let me know you can hear me so I know it's working. I'm very uncertain these days because I've had so many weird technical issues here. The walk downtown will only take 20 minutes or so, maybe 25. And about the same back, so grand total today will be fairly short. I might stretch it out a little bit more on the return trip. If anyone's there at all, let me know, just so I know I'm not all alone. Sad and pitiful. I'm only wearing my leather jacket today because it warmed up a bit. Not my parka like it was yesterday. It's actually supposed to be above freezing one day. Monday maybe, it's supposed to be quite warm for a day and then turn cold again. It's going to be a bit up and down right now this time of year. So we will get some melting soon. Hopefully off of the sidewalks, that would be nice. Hopefully it doesn't just make water that freezes and makes more ice. It could do that too. Again, the sun is so low, even on a warm day in the shade, it won't necessarily go above freezing, so. I also went back to 720 streaming, which I hope will improve the buffering. Such a lovely walk around the lake yesterday. The buffering was terrible. And I think that was why, to a large extent. See, it's quite pretty today with the snow and the blue sky. All right, we'll go across College Avenue, then across Albert Street. There's Albert there. So far, nobody is showing as watching, so I'm talking to myself, but hopefully there'll be a good recording of this later. Now, exactly what route I take is determined by what happens on the crosswalk up here. I think the most fun comment I've had on this was somebody told me yesterday that they watch my videos while they're on the treadmill, so it's like they're walking in Regina, which I think is cool. Although I would personally recommend the walking commuter guy, because then you can walk in Manhattan. Should be able to make this. Ow. Sorry, all of a sudden I have a sore toe. I don't know where that came from. There's the old Saskatchewan government telephones building. Now belongs to the Royal Saskatchewan Museum. I don't get the feeling I'm in more wide angle today for some reason. Well, zoomed it in a little bit. It just seemed a little too wide angle there. Don't know if it's quite the same as my usual setting or not. Walking up Albert Street, but we will turn down the side street here, I think, almost immediately. This way is a one-way street. So I'll go this way until this guy's by, and then I can cross. Well, maybe I'll wait till I'm past that big pile of snow over there. See how low the sun is, even though it's getting close to noon. Anyone there? Anyone at all? You know, it's just possible that my YouTube is still set to private. I just thought of that. In which case, I'm only on Facebook. Yeah, because now that I think about it, I was doing some tests and I had set it to private. So it's possible that's what it is still. Oh well, I won't worry about fixing it. If you're watching the replay, it won't matter to you anyway. If you're watching on Facebook, you should be seeing it. And I'll fix it for the second part 2 of the walk, which will probably be longer anyway. I would explain why nobody is showing up as watching. I'll fix it next time. Not a time of day I would expect to get a lot of people walking along anyway. Yeah, I'll bet you that's what's happened, the more I think about it. Here comes a bus. Fireside Bistro there. Nice restaurant. Oh, I think I must be on wider angle than usual. I don't know, hard to say, because you can't remember what it normally looks like. It could be I shrank it when I was answering the text. We'll go all the way up to Scarth and then walk up Scarth to the hotel. When I get there, I will check to see if this actually is on private or not, so I can fix it next time around. See, not all the sidewalks are cleared. One of the older apartment buildings here. I think the apartment owners are now afoul of the new city bylaw here. Not the renters, but whoever manages the building. In 48 hours. And those are definitely not cleared. One more block to Scarth Street. Hotel's just over there. A couple of blocks. Work-wise, I've been editing today. Big editing project. I do this stuff. I'm not sure I'm really cut out for it. The longer I work on a particular manuscript, the more annoyed I get by its shortcomings. This applies to mine as well, you understand. But it's easier for me to fix my own mistakes than somebody else's. But I do my best. Try to give them value for money. So sometimes the shortcomings seem to me so glaring that I don't understand how anybody could have written it that way in the first place. Can't they see? But I guess that's the whole point. No, they can't. That's why they need an editor. Editors see things you don't see. That certainly applies for my writing as well. So, I think I do see one person showing on YouTube, so I guess maybe it's not on private. I was worried that I was on private, but maybe I'm not. Looking by Central Park here. Again, this is a two-parter. I'm just walking up here a couple more blocks, and that will be the end of part one. And then part two will be after I'm done lunch. Sometime this afternoon, I will do part two and possibly walk a bit further afield just to stretch it out, because this is not going to be very long. So watch for that. If you subscribe, you get a notification when I go live. Ah, there, somebody on Facebook, so it is working. Yes, that's Central Park right there. Our Central Park, not the one that walking commuter in Manhattan walks through. And can you hear me? I'm hoping you can hear me. Again, I have a feeling I may be on a more wide-angle shot than usual. It seems to me like that building should look bigger than that in my shot. So I'll check that too once I'm stopped up here. Oh, Hamilton and 15th. Well, that's right over there, on one side or the other. Well, we have a condo on first block north of Scarf, where we lived when we were first married. And we still own it, although we're not living there now. So this is my old neighborhood for sure. Sun glaring off the building up there. Enough salt here to make it melt a little bit. Sure wish someone would tell me they can hear me and this isn't a silent walk. Wendy, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Yay. That's good. I haven't gotten that weird message where my external mic disconnects today either, which I got yesterday. Maybe it's all related to trying to cram too much bandwidth, because I was trying to stream at 1080 and maybe the cell connection just wouldn't handle that. I don't know if that would affect the, wouldn't think that would affect the sound input. I don't know why it would, but who knows. Anyway, today it seems to be okay. There's the SAS Power building, still largely under scaffolding. And there's the Hotel Saskatchewan, which is where we are headed, well, where I'm headed, to have lunch with my brother Dwight, who is in town, visiting his kids who live in Regina and Moose Jaw, although he lives elsewhere in Kelowna. Yeah, that was a good old-fashioned blizzard, except that it wasn't as cold as a January blizzard would be. Cold enough. Lots of snow and really high winds. What time is it? Oh, pretty much perfect. There's Blessed Sacrament Catholic Church. The hotel doesn't seem to bother to clear its sidewalks either, which strikes me as something they should do. Maybe they don't consider this their sidewalk to worry about. I guess they clear it up right here by the hotel, but not this block getting to their hotel. Maybe this is a city sidewalk. So the city is in fact failing to fulfill its own bylaw. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Oh, gee, I hope I have a mask. Never thought about that. Crap, I don't think I do. That's gonna be a problem. Oh, wait, I do have one in my pocket. Okay, that's good.